What's up guys, Black Scout Survival, and today I got a product review for you, and this is the SOLKOA SUMA Pro kit that I got from Precision Rifle Supply, and they're a good place to find a lot of different gear over there, so I encourage you to check them out, and I'll put the description box in below. And the reason why I say that is because this SUMA Pro, this was the cheapest, most reasonable place I found this kit on the web. It was even cheaper there than the manufacturer. So anyhow, let's go ahead and dive into this kit. And this kit was designed, I guess, initially for military, and they've released a lot of them to the different styles to the civilian market, but it's a good military type kit. And a lot of these personal survival kits like this size, a lot of people have gotten away from them, but in the military this is kind of like a mainstay because it's small, you can keep on your body, and normally you have fighting gear, war gear on you. So that's got canteens or hydration bladder or whatever, and you got stuff you can survive with, and then with this you can aid in your survival. But if you don't have any of that, you can still survive with this, with the training that we receive in the military. Anyhow, a good thing is that a kit this size will fit in a cargo pocket. So in most camis, camouflage BDUs or whatever the branches call them, have pockets like this, so you're out there patrolling or whatever, you can have a kit like this in your pocket on your person. That way you're not going to be away from it, and if you're hiking or something like that, you can fit that kit in that cargo pocket. But let's go ahead and talk about what's in this kit, and we'll go through everything. It comes in this nice little nylon pouch, and it has a little loop here you can clip to yourself. But this one's desert tan, you can get a few different colors. Comes with 2 fast fires, and this is the SUMA Pro small version. There's a larger version that comes with a few more items, but I've reviewed this fast fire previously, and it's very good tender material, and it's made by SOLKOA, the designers of this kit. You also have an orange emergency blanket, and this is, I think, a 1 mil thickness. It's very durable, but it's orange, so you can use it for signaling as well. And then you have the kit itself. Now there's nothing else in the pouch, and it gives you room to add items, and I'll kind of go over at the end some additions I feel like you need to make to this kit. For the time being, I'm going to move this out of the way. So this one is desert tan. It matches the pouch, has Velcro closures, and this is the SOLKOA SUMA container, and there's an O-ring in there. I'm gonna move this out of the way too. So anyhow, when you first open the kit, you have a lock sack bag. You can store the kit contents, so you can boil water in the container if need be, or dig with it, whatever you need to do. That way you can have your contents still and collected together, or just store water. You then have a cotton pad. You have some triple antibiotic ointment and some desert tan duct tape. Now you can put this duct tape with this cotton pad and use this ointment to make a bandage. You can also just take these two and mix together and make a fire starter. So the kit was designed with good thought, good planning and foresight and stuff like that. The next item is matches, and these are the survival wind waterproof NATO matches. Very good quality stuff, and it has a striker pad separate as well. I'm going to move this bag out of the way so you guys can see too. Next thing in the fire category is 4 Tender Quick tabs, and we just did a review on these. These things are great. They're waterproof and stuff like that, and take a spark very easily. Then you get a photon, and photon is the only way I'd go on these keychain style lights. These are the best in my opinion. This is a white light, and it can be used for obviously illumination or trying to signal. But if you're a tactical situation, I prefer to have a red one, so you may want to swap that out in red if you're in the military. Then you have some some steel snare wire, or you can use it to make repairs and stuff like that. Inside this fishing kit, you have a piece of foam that has 3 hooks. Let me see if I can get that out to show you. Has 3 hooks and then a fly on there. Then you have some pink like gulp bait, some fishing line or nylon line, and then some weights there. Now that bait, that type like that Berkey gulp bait is very, very good, and you can cut up this foam that these hooks are stuck into to use as a bobber, or float or indicator, depending on what you're doing for fishing, to see if a fish is striked. You also get a pencil with an eraser, and you can obviously shave this down and use for fire starting if need be as well, or just to take notes. Kevlar cordage. Kevlar cordage is awesome. You can cut through restraints, you can rig stuff up. It's very, very durable and heat resistant. You then have 4 safety pins, various sizes. You have a good size ferrocerium rod. And then inside there you have a Ranger band holding a multi-tool. And this is the multi-tool is called the IDL. And it kind of folds out like that right there. It has locking tools. So that locks in place. And this is probably not Leatherman quality, but it's not a bad multi-tool. It's not bad as a lot of I've seen. However, you could replace this if you wanted to, but I would use this. I would just put a sharp blade on it. Obviously this wouldn't be my only cutting or multi-tool I'd have with me, hopefully, but if it would be, then I guess I'd have to deal with it. But then you got that Ranger band that can be lit up obviously and used for fire starting. You have an ACR whistle, and this is a military signal that's in most military kits. You have a P38 John Wayne can opener, can also be used as a striker on the ferrocerium rod if need be. You have a couple Aquamira water purification tablets, 6 to be exact. You have a small vial, and you can put your personal medications in or whatever it may be. I actually just put in anti-diarrheal pills in mine, so you can put anything you want to in there. More water purification tablets, or if you have like any type of medical condition where you need that. Then you have a needle, small needle that you can use with that thread, and then you also have some of that more of that floating material you could use to use as a cork. You have a small button compass. You have a hacksaw blade that can be used as a striker for the ferrocerium rod, or to cut through stuff, or to be put on something and used as a spear. Have a few note cards of waterproof paper. Take notes, draw maps, whatever you may need to do. And a Fresnel lens you can use to start fires or read small print or whatever you need to do. Then you have a signal mirror. This is covered up, but this is the mirror section, and then it has Solus tape on the back to be used for nighttime signaling as well. So good signaling device. So that's all the contents in the kit right there. We'll kind of talk about the what I think you should put into the kit, and we'll check out that fast fire tinder. So let's talk about a few things that I would add to the kit, just my opinion. This kit, the small, doesn't come with cordage, paracord, where this large does. So I'd probably add some paracord. I'd also add a carabiner. And if I can get this off. That way, in the case I'm, escaping and invading or something, I can, clip this onto my body. That way I don't have a chance of losing it if I don't have cargo pockets or something like that. And if you got triple design pants on like I do, it has a little D-ring inside of there, inside of the cargo pocket. So you could, hook this too, and then put the kit in your pocket. That way, even if it comes out, you're not going to lose that kit. But carabiner, cordage, I'd probably add one of these little filter straws here, because you don't have a good viable container, so that we could drink on the move as well. I would also add maybe like a small Petzl E-light headlamp, and maybe a multi-tool. You should always have some kind of multi-tool or knife, fixed blade knife on you. But just having this kit, since you got the space, I'd probably do that. Another thing, if I were in the military and using this kit, I'd probably ditch the orange blanket and go with a olive drab one, just for sake of escaping and evading. But real quick, as we end the video, I'm just going to light up one of these fast fires just to show you guys. Comes this full container, and it looks, I've said before, it kind of looks like soap in a previous video, but you can chop it off. And then strike it with a ferrocerium rod. It burns, for a long time, and so you don't even have to use the whole block. So even though you only got 2 blocks in the kit, it will last a long time. So you can also, take get it wet. And then still light just like that. So the Fast Fire is a very good product. Check out Precision Rifle Supply. That's where I got my kit from, and like I said, they have a lot of other good gear out there. Check out blackscoutsurvival.com for more tips and tutorials, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.